Hello. Welcome to this week's vlog. It's Monday and it's a very rainy and dreary Monday, but the work continues. We gotta get some stuff done. I kind of slacked towards the end of last week just because, you know, sometimes you just be slacking. But this week, hitting the ground running. Had a really good meeting this morning, and because the sun really isn't out, Chris had one of the soft boxes, one of the lights we use when I film, just kind of shining on me, and it did give me that artificial boost I needed. So I just have a lot of writing to do for a lot of projects coming up. I have not seen my best friend literally for weeks. I mean, it probably had been about a month and a half since we've sat down and really, gosh, it's probably longer than that. We see each other because our husbands are best friends, our daughters are best friends. But as far as just being able to sit uninterrupted and chat, we had not seen each other. We hadn't been able to do that probably for 2 or 3 months. Of course, we talk on the phone, we text or whatever, but just that sit down with your best girlfriend is just always such a treat. And so we did that. And of course, because it had been so long, she came over around 9. She didn't leave until after 1. And so I am certainly paying for it energy-wise, but totally worth it. I just got done eating lunch. My mom had fried some fish. She fried some red snapper and some plantains for me, so had that and it was delicious. And yeah, I just drank some water. I'm probably gonna go ahead and get a second cup of coffee in me and then head down to the basement and get some work done. Today we are having spaghetti because I just kind of feel on rainy days like this, you just need comfort food. I would really actually love to do a chili, but the kids really aren't, and Maisel will eat it, but Callie and Christian, I kind of feel are gonna give me the side eye if I make chili. But gosh, that would be so delicious and comforting right now. But spaghetti is usually always a hit here, so we'll do some spaghetti. I'll warm up some dinner rolls with some butter. I'll make myself a little side salad. I've been trying to get more leafy greens in throughout, just my diet in general, just to give myself more energy. And that'll be that for Monday. That's how you feel? It's Tuesday. We are now figuring out something for... Hi. Hello. Hi. 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 We are getting ready to eat some dinner. It is pouring down rain. It is lightning, thunder, and it is quite a lot going on. So, was going to do Taco Tuesdays. I just explained on my Instagram stories what happened last week. So, basically the past 2 weeks, the kids have just been picking the cheese out of the tacos and then waking up at 3 in the morning. And it's because you're not eating enough. So we are hitting the pause button on Taco Tuesday and just figuring it out. So I had some organic chicken tenders in the freezer and some fries. So that is going to be dinner for tonight. Nothing fancy, just getting something in your belly. I don't know what has been happening in my life, but I have been breaking wine glasses. I don't know what's happening. They just break. I think because when I drink wine during the week, I usually drink it during my bath, and then the transit from my bath to downstairs to the kitchen, something usually happens. Anyway, my leak from Cobox sent me these cute, super lovely wine glasses. So I'm very excited to have these. Rachel Rogers' book just came out. We Should All Be Millionaires. Very excited about this. Rachel is fantastic and no nonsense and very enthusiastic about all of us becoming millionaires. She walks like she talks, so I'm excited to get into this as well. Just packed lunches The girls took a bath after school because they played in puddles since it was raining outside today. So Chris bathed them once they got home. So dinner's done. It's 6:40. We're watching Masked Dancer and just counting down the minutes until everyone can go to bed. Yeah. So right now I'm actually just getting a little bit of reading in. I didn't get my thinking time in earlier this morning. It was just so hard to crawl out of bed today. So it's about 5 till 9. I'm giving myself a hard stop on work at 9:40, so I have enough time to get in bed by 10:30. I want to wash my brushes. I also want to make sure that I go ahead and I put together my notes for tomorrow's IG Live. I just am trying to kind of like set myself up for success for tomorrow. I'm really trying to get in the habit of unlearning last minute procrastination, just waiting till the last minute when you've known for the last 2 weeks that you've needed to do something is silly. Honestly, 2 months. And so just trying to when you're able to scramble, when you just know that you're able to pull something off because you've done it so consistently, but it's like, but if you don't have to, why would you do that? I think I do a pretty good job with usually even preparing the morning of a few hours ahead of time. But to me, I feel like if I can go to bed knowing already what's going to be happening in the live, what I'm wearing, that my brushes are clean, I just don't want to wake up and anything be a surprise. So I'm working on that. If you follow me on Instagram, you guys know that I'm prepping to teach a live masterclass towards the end of the month. And so we're in the middle of a launch, and that requires me to put out so much content. And what I realized is that I just haven't been doubling my input, which I usually am really good at. And so what I realized is for me to have consistent output, content, blogging, Instagram posts, blog posts, it just requires me to read a lot more, take in more content, watch videos, listen to podcasts. And I really just haven't been prioritizing the time to do that. I've been going to bed late. I haven't really been eating the greatest. Today was actually a pretty good day, but could just be doing noticeably better, just being a lot more deliberate and a lot more prepared. And that's really just what it comes down to. So just allowing myself to kind of take in some content where I learned something new. I did take some time this morning, and I did read a couple of articles on the Times, which I always like to do. But even if it's just general like that, just having my juices flowing like that is always great. But also then really studying my craft. How do I get better at content creation? What's going on as far as trends on all of the various platforms? That is also something that I need to be doing more consistently as well. So currently doing a little bit of reading, going to prep content for tomorrow, and then pick out what I'm going to wear. I'm just going to make these decisions ahead of time so tomorrow can really just be smooth sailing. Let's get your sister's breakfast together.
Wait, what's this here?
Hello. It's Wednesday, and the morning is starting. We are just a little bit behind, but that's pretty much the norm when you have 3 small children. Just reheated my coffee, but I've been doing pretty good. I'm down to 1 reheat a day, which is pretty good in my opinion. If I don't finish my water before coffee, I usually am finishing it before I finish the coffee. So this is what we have left of my 12 ounces. Every morning it's the same spiel, so I know I at least get 1 cup of water in my system, 2 if I finish my coffee, and then I try to like pace myself to drink more water throughout the day. I did pretty good yesterday, so I don't look like Skeletor. I just was like, how do I get my skin back to life, you know? Yes, Mama. Sure. Was it good? Let me get your vitamins, Chief. I'm back. So today we have quite a bit to do to just make sure we meet deadlines, we keep the launch going, and we, you know, don't lose our minds. Hopefully it's not going to be as dark as midnight all day today. What's up, Cows? Oh yeah, sure, baby. What's up? Work's never done. Today the goal was to not go insane, but, you know, took some time out yesterday to plan ahead and feeling really good and confident. So once Chris heads out with the girls, I'll go ahead and try to squeeze in some at least 15 minutes of like thinking time just to make sure I have clarity and crank out an edit I have for a campaign going live tomorrow. And it's video, so gotta just make sure like all the things are good and ready to go. Then my IG live is today, and you know, this launch is still going. I still have to do my day job as an influencer and post on stuff, you know. My mom will be here in the next 30 minutes, so I want to get ready early today. I want to just get like makeup on my face, curls in my hair, so that way I don't have to, once I get into that like rhythm of working, like I pretty much want to work 9 to 5 today, you know. I don't have outside of Are you ready to get out? Outside of my IG live, which is not a call, so I don't know why I said that, but I don't have any like phone calls today. My assistant usually gets here around like 10:30 because she likes to be here to make sure we don't have any like tech difficulties on the IG live, since we go anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, and we just make sure that's good, and we usually have another team touch base. Outside of that, we have to film another campaign. I've actually been doing a lot more video, which I'm excited about, because like that was like a prayer and a very specific goal. So it's been really exciting because a lot of the content that brands have been asking me to do have been like IGTV or Reels or IG Lives or YouTube. So it's been really fun. It's been really challenging for me because I'm usually like photo and text girl. So I really love just being challenged in this way. So I'm going to finish my coffee. I'm going to get little guy and give him something to occupy himself while I start my makeup, because it's 8 o'clock on the dot. And I'm going to make sure these little people get out the door to get to school on time, prayerfully, you know? Who's that handsome boy? Who is that handsome boy? Say hi. Thank you. All right, go ahead. Christian, get off the stairs, babe.
Get off the stairs.
Maze, go clear your area. Doing my makeup. This is the first time it hasn't been as dark as midnight during the morning. So, bringing you guys along for the ride. I usually just do a little bit of the Farsali primer. I actually need to re-up, and I actually started an order on Sephora yesterday. So today I'm going for a pretty neutral glam, you know, so using neutral tones but keeping it very, very glam, since I'm going to be on camera today for IG Live. I've pulled my wig back a little bit, so there we go. The Farsali Liquid Glass Radiance, that's what I used. And then today I'm going to be using the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish foundation because it's so good. My big fingerprint on the thing. I was so lazy last night. I should have washed my brushes last night, but I just brushed them now and then used the blow dryer to kind of quick dry. They're not 100% dry, but dry enough. They're just clean, and I'm happy to be here. I got in a really bad breakout. Like just one of those like under the skin pimples on my nose last week. And I was like, this is probably just because I was being lazy and didn't clean my brushes. I really love this formula because it's so buildable. And gosh, Auntie Pat just gets it right? Because like this is also probably the best shade match that I've gotten from any foundation ever. But I think I've just always been buying foundation wrong in the first place. I always tend to go a little bit darker, but in pictures, it always ends up looking a little off. So I always try to get down a little bit on my neck so, you know, the neck and the face match. So now I like to go in and fill in the brows. I always use the Anastasia Brow Wiz. Come on. No? There you go. A little bit. Anyway, I use the Brow Wiz in dark brown. Gonna go in with the trusty Radiant Creamy. This is the one in, there you go. Come on, there you go. This is in Sucre d'Orge. My French is real rusty, you know? It was like 11th grade was the last time I took French. And I'm using my Real Techniques. I don't even know what brush this is because I've had it for so long. But it's just like the little brush like that. I use that. Cleaning up my brows and moving because it is almost 10 o'clock. I want it to be done before that. I thought or maybe it was sold out, but I usually get the banana powder from Fenty Beauty, like in the color banana, like in the more yellow tone. And I got this like super light one by accident. I don't know if it was an error on my part or Sephora's part, but I just never went back in there to get the right one. It does the job, so. But usually the yellow tone is a little bit nicer. Oh man, my fingers are dry, the brush, and I'm using a dry product, so we just don't want it to be blotchy. But I actually have started using a like this shade to contour just because I'm like, it just works with my skin. So it's almost like giving bronzer vibes. But my thing is like, I want it to feel like contour, feel and look like contour. I don't want it to look and feel like bronzer, if that makes sense. I just want it to look like a lighter contour. I just feel like contour is a little bit more opaque, while bronzer is a little bit more shimmery or even sheer. Oh gosh, it's a little blotchy because the brush isn't dry. This side isn't as bad, but goodness, yeah. I'm trying to use dry product with a wet brush. Then we're going to hit it up with a little bit of highlight. This is the Backstage Glow Face Palette in copper gold. I've been really liking it actually, but I also have this as well. I have the NARS Summer Solstice, which is really pretty. You know what, and this is actually bronzer. Like, I could probably, see, but bronzer, yeah, bronzer don't be doing it for me. Anyway, we shall see. Let's see if this is giving what I need it to give. Yeah, because I don't want it to be too shimmery. Yeah, that's pretty. That is pretty. Oh, whoa, that is also very low-key kind of powerful. Did I put a lot on? Maybe, possibly put too much on. This is what I've been doing because it's been saving me. I use the Fenty Cream Blush, and I'm using it in Summertime Wine, which is so cute. I love it so much. I'll kind of just like put it on my cheeks there, and I kind of feel like the color ends up being forgiving when it comes to the highlight, because it just kind of blends the color and the sheerness a little bit. Like, I should have brought it in a little, I don't know. I should have brought it in a little bit more, but I'm not hating it, guys. Listen, if it looks crazy, you tell me. Tell me if I look crazy, but it ends up being like, looking pretty tolerable by the time I put the rest of my face on. So yeah, I've been doing the blush up, so it's not like right there. And yeah, I think. And then I usually just go over with the brush, just kind of like do like a little blend. Kind of make sure all of it is together. See, it's coming together. It's coming together. I'm using the Born to Run palette from Urban Decay, which is discontinued, no longer around. Also probably 2 years old. And just going to do my best and put a little shadow on. And it's just such a nice neutral color. And I'm gonna be wearing Fighter from Maybelline today, the Super Stay lipstick. And so, to me, this is such a good color, like a one and done color. Like if I don't feel like doing my eyes, you know? So we're gonna take the deep shade, the deep brown shade right there, like that chocolate. It's called Good Is Gone. There you go. We're gonna take that guy, put it in the corner, and see, just kind of give it some depth. There's a little bit of depth. See? Just a little bit of depth. See the difference? It just kind of elevates it. I wouldn't consider myself somebody who's good at shadow. I just be out here doing the best I can, trying to make it look even and decent, and like I care about my presentation. And you just wanna, and especially once I like put on mascara and liner. Look at that. Just those little tricks, man. Takes things to the next level. I'll sometimes like connect it. There you go. It just be those little things. I'm not good at shadow, but brushes are. So it's really about getting the right brushes. And then I'm going to take some liquid liner. I've been loving the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes liquid liner in Super Black. Baby, this is it. That point, it doesn't dry too quick, it doesn't dry too long. It's just like that perfect medium. The eyes are coming alive. And then some mascara. Lashy Doll. It is just so good. It's so good, so good, so good. I already bought myself a second one because it is that fantastic. It just makes such a difference to me in both my photos and videos. Oh my gosh, the camera's dying. Oh no. I want to finish this with you. Hey there, we're back. Finishing this side. I am very ahead of schedule. for once in the history of my life. A little tweezer action. I am wearing the House of Lashes Iconic, which are my favorite lashes. It's not sponsored, but they just always make me feel so glam. We now have both lashes on. They are still drying a little bit, but I think we have ourselves a solid situation going on. I want everything to just like blend and melt beautifully. There we go. Love the color. I love the color of my hair so much. And then that's where we are, guys. I'll go downstairs and get the lipstick so you guys can see what it looks like. I don't know. I may play lazy. To curl this hair is gonna take like another 40 minutes and I have so much to do. Just might have to give that. Okay, let me get my lip. I'll be right back. And there we go. Little fighter. My Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink. It's so good. This is Fighter. This is the best drugstore lipstick in the history of ever. You literally can eat a dozen lemon pepper wet, and this lipstick is not going anywhere. I put that on everything. But guys, this is the makeup for today. This is it. I know. I love doing makeup, and I think just like sitting down and filming a tutorial like in this style was really nice. But if you guys just want to do isolated tutorials where like I do a full face of a brand, you know, full face Fenty, full face Pat McGrath, full face NARS, let me know. Just press 1 if you want me to do more tutorials. Well, then it'll just be between us and we don't have to like bring it up, you know? But yeah, I'm really pleased. I'm gonna go change my clothes and get started on the workday and eat some breakfast. Here is what I am wearing today. Today is officially the 1-year anniversary of Mattie Live. So I've been doing my weekly Wednesday Mattie Live for a year now. So I was like, let's wear something nice and festive. This is from ASOS. It's sold out. But if I can find something similar, I will certainly link it for you guys. A little chest out a little bit. And now we're eating tacos for lunch. Having some tacos. Chris ordered some tacos. Those look good. You're still Chris James.
I'm still Chris James, and I have a really heavy shoe. I'm not 6'8", 260. That shoe was made for that guy.
Okay, so this brand called Behave sent me some PR. So they have gummy bears and sour bears. So this is the sour bears. My mom just reminded me that I got some. So it says, I think they only have 1 gram of sugar, no fat, 80 calories in 1 bag. So these are the sour bears. Oh. These are sour. Yeah, that's the name of the brand. That one is the regular gummy bear, so open those up. The sour bears are sour. But I don't taste the gummy bears. Oh my god.
I don't know what it's selling. Yeah, Mello.
These are the gummy bears. I gotta save some for Chris.
You should see the face.
He wants to know. These are totally the kind of snacks to give to your kids. Are you kidding me? I like it because it's not overly sweet.
It's just right.
Right? I think but I set myself back about 2 steps with the sour ones. My mouth is watering so much.
That one you get it.
Yeah. I mean, they're definitely noticeably less sweet, but for 1 gram of sugar, this is totally your thing. My mom doesn't She don't like being on camera, so I'm not gonna put her on camera, but she loves gummy bears, but she's the one who's like you know what? I like them. I think this is such a great way. Like, this is getting my energy for a sweet treat out. You know what I mean?
That's me right there.
Like, it definitely doesn't taste like regular gummy bears. Like, obviously.
No wonder you're coming back. Matt, throw me one.
But they're definitely tart. Even the regular gummy bears. Knock yourself out, Chief.
Yeah.
It's Thursday. It's 12 o'clock. I have hair and makeup on, so that's always exciting. I am eating some lunch. We had some leftover turkey tacos, so I put some spinach on it in an effort to be healthy. Doing the best I can. Already have my morning cup of coffee that I actually finished. And I have a little bit of guac. So I'm not somebody who's into store-bought guacamole. I think Chris should make it, or I'm willing to make it myself. However, I just discovered this brand. I don't know if you guys have it, but we shop at Kroger here. It's called Good Foods. It is very good. It is very delicious. It's very good. I really, really like it. It's the only store-bought guacamole that did not make me gag tremendously. In fact, I enjoy it. So, got myself a little thing of chips and a little thing of guac. I'll share with Chris downstairs. And then, yeah, I have to crank out quite a bit of emails out. I gotta like knock out some copy for this launch and stuff like that. I gotta send in an edit to a brand for an upcoming campaign. And yeah, my Mother's Day campaign is going live today with Portal, and I'm really, really excited. I had a lot of fun shooting that content and telling my story. And so yeah, it's absolutely beautiful and sunny today. I am wearing this lace top from Waif. I got it from, I love Waif actually. I discovered them on Amazon. And so this is one of 2 tops that I've gotten from them. And I really, really like it. It's just like a nice little lace top. It's sheer. It comes with a nude cami underneath. So I like that. I have my Oma the Label gold hoops on. My Fighter Superstay Matte Ink lipstick by Maybelline. My Power Beats by Beats by Dre in my ears. They're always in my ears because they work way better than my AirPods. If they're not in my ears and you see my AirPods, it's because they're dead. Happy Friday. Just got done doing the majority of my face. I started to put lashes on and I was like, am I okay today? Like, why? I just could not get my lashes together. Speaking of which, I need to order more. The most depressing thing is when you think you have ordered something only to like open up the app and find out that you never pressed purchase. And so crazy. So I still had never pressed purchase on those 3 foundations. I'm like waiting. And I opened the app last night and I was like, oh, that's because you actually never purchased those foundations. Bare Minerals had sent me some stuff. They sent me over their bronzers, which are like their blush and bronzer situation. And I actually love Kiss of Copper, which I'm kind of going for like a coppery, bronzy kind of. Oh, that's pretty. That's like a pretty blush. Yeah, I like that. I wanted something a little bit more, let's see what it looks like. I did want something a little bit more in that brown orangey family. Because I didn't, I can peach it up if I need to, or pink it up rather. Like I find like putting on a pink blush is not a problem for me. That's pretty. That is pretty. That is really pretty. I really like that actually. I love the color payoff. Like one thing about Bare Minerals is that to me, if you want like a fresh face, if you're like more of a fresh makeup and using a brand that uses clean products is important to you, this is it, honey. Would you guys watch that? Like a vanity organization video? Because a young thug is out here struggling out here. I can't even find my lash glue. Oh, I like that. I usually wear liner, but these lashes are so glam that the liner isn't like necessary. I think I like just do it out of habit. but I mean, I have big eyes and the lashes are very glam. I don't really necessarily need the liquid liner every day. Final look today. All right, let's get dressed. Well, I'm about to head downstairs and film. I'm officially dressed. I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. We have actually a little bit more of a hectic day than I anticipated, which is pretty much just life at this point, right? Listen, man, I learned this week that life is only getting busier. I have a lot of stuff, and I really do get excited. Like, I am really, truly enthusiastic about, like, style and beauty. Like, I really, really like that stuff, and while the effort definitely seems a lot more because I have a lot more moving parts, it's totally worth it. Like, I just feel so like myself. Like, the more extra, the more girly, like this, you know, like dolling up. That's like fun to me. And you know what? It's okay to have fun. But yeah, it's okay to have fun. No harm in that. All right, I want to show you guys my look for today because I love it so much, but hopefully you guys can see the whole thing. Oh, I love that. Just some toys on the ground. Yeah, see? Love it. So cute. Love, love, love. Like I said, I think this particular dress is sold out, but they have one that's very, very similar that has all yellow flowers on it that I like. If you like these vlogs, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, I'll see you guys. Oh, now you're coming in. I love that. Hello. Hi. We will see you guys next week. Wow, lots of water out of your mouth for another vlog. Bye.